Hi, everybody, and welcome to Talk to Rose. On this show, we talk about everything going on in the world, good, bad, raggedy, and wonderful. So, I'm going to get this show started. How's everybody been doing these past couple weeks? Hey, Self Care Lab. Last week I wasn't here because I was being a groupie watching Versus. So, I just couldn't, I didn't know what time it was going to be over. So, I just couldn't take any chances. I couldn't take any chances. So that's why I wasn't here last week. But I'm gonna really try to do better, and I'm gonna try to do just like improv, pop up shops, and see how that goes. Because it be so much stuff going on, and I feel like I really just cannot talk about everything because it's so much to talk about. So I'm going to start this show right now. Hold on, you guys. I don't know why my YouTube been tripping. I don't know. T, I see that you sent me a text, but I don't know what's going on. But anyways, I'm gonna get the show going. Make sure if you haven't done already to like, share, and subscribe. Tell all your friends and coworkers and stuff about my podcast because I have the latest info on everything. Anybody that knows me knows that. Um, do any of you guys have plans for the 4th of July? I don't, but I'm just trying to see if y'all had any plans for the 4th of July because I have no plans at all. It's supposed to be the 250th year of independence. So, everybody that's celebrating, have a good weekend. Be careful. I'm so happy where I live. They keep posting that we cannot do fireworks, so that's one less thing that I have to worry about. Hi, mommy. I don't know how you're talking to me, but hello, mommy. Glad you're tuning in tonight, mommy. Okay, so we'll get this going. We will get this going. So, like I said last week, I was not on here because I was watching the B2K versus Pretty Ricky. And like I said from the beginning, that Pretty Ricky was going to win. Like, that was a landslide win. I really don't know why B2K even set themselves up for failure. I do not know. And I think so many people thought B2K was going to win because they were the bigger group. But from the beginning, I said that. I was like, B2K don't got the hits that Pretty Ricky had. Pretty Ricky was not commercialized like B2K, but they had good albums. And then I was thinking like, well, maybe I don't know because when both of them came out, I was adults, but I still like all Pretty Ricky stuff. Um, so I don't know. It was a good versus though. I'm Pretty Ricky put themselves back on because I know everybody was saying like B2K was going to win, and they did not. I'll say like they tied like 2 rounds, but out of those 15 and 18 songs, it was a landslide. Like it was not even close. That's what I thought, Sophia. Sophia's helping. Hi, Tia. Make sure you guys like the live. Like the live, you guys. Just press the like button. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to talk about is it was an employee that worked at Walmart. It's gonna be a couple of Walmart stories, but this one was a guy. He worked at Walmart in New York. He won $40,000 after winning the bet that the Knicks was going to win the championship. He quit his job at Walmart and was going crazy in there, pouring milk all up and down the aisles and everything. So my question to you guys: if y'all won $40,000, is y'all lose? I mean, are y'all gonna quit y'all job? Let me know in the comments. For if you won $40,000, are you quitting your job? Because I wanted to know how old he was. Because $40,000 is not enough for you to quit your job at all. That ain't even enough for you to take some time off. Like you need to keep on working. You could go take a vacation or something, use your little PTO. But $40,000, like, sir, I hope you went back in there and told them you was just playing. So he did all that because he won $40,000. Would you guys quit your job if you won $40,000? Or how much would you have to win for you to quit your job? I would have to win like a couple of million. It would have to be a couple of million for me to just quit my job, but not for no 40,000. But what is you guys? What would you quit for? How much would it have to be? And just let me know in the comments. How much would it have to be for you guys to quit? Or can it just be 40,000? Can it be 40,000 or not? Just let me know in the comments. I'm gonna keep going because I know it's probably like a delay. Okay, the next thing I was gonna talk about last week too, but I still want to talk about now. Everybody was dragging Oprah down to the ground because she brought up a story about Whitney Houston saying that one time she was so high when she came on the Oprah Winfrey show that she fell off the stage. And she said at that time, cell phones was out, but they're not how they are out now to make something go viral. So she had asked her guests to please not say anything about this. And so my question is that I wanted to know, why bring it up today? Like, if you ask your audience not to bring it up and nobody ever in all these years said anything about that happening, why bring it up now? It makes no sense. I didn't like that either. Like, if you was gonna say something, you should have said something there, because we just as shocked now as we would have been back in the day. So my question I wanted to know is, why did she bring it up? And so her family came out and said that it was not, she was not high. It was something on the stage. It was dark or something. I don't know. But one thing I can say, I don't believe Oprah was lying. I'm pretty sure Whitney was high, but you could have kept that to yourself. Why bring it up after all these years? It was no reason for you to bring it up. So let me know, do y'all feel like she was wrong for bringing it up or not? I feel like she should have kept it to herself. No, the taxes will take a lot of it. $2 million. Yeah. No, you won't. Wait. No, you won't know that I hit the lottery, but there will be signs. Exactly. It was another story that I seen today, and it said 2 siblings had won the lottery the same day, but one hit for like $780 million, and the other one hit for $7. But they still, both siblings won. I was like, if I won that much money, like Juanita said, there will be signs. But my siblings would be fine. They would be fine. They would be well off after that. Y'all would be able to quit y'all jobs if I won $780 million. Y'all would be well off. Y'all wouldn't have to want for nothing. Clive Davis passed away. That's why she mentioned it after the fact. She was, okay. But I still wonder, okay, what did they have to do with Clive Davis passing away? Because with him passing away, I mean, there is a lot of skeletons that will come out, but Whitney Houston falling off the stage shouldn't be one. Or is it because Whitney Houston was high and Clive Davis still made her do the Oprah Winfrey show? Because that is a known fact that Clive Davis used to still make Whitney Houston work, high and all. He still made her work. So maybe that could be why. I know it was a story they said he sent her to, I think, Africa or something, and all she had to do was like 30 minutes or something, and they paid her like millions of dollars for that. And this when she wasn't doing good, and Clive Davis made her go. That's why ain't nobody feeling no ways tired for Clive Davis. I was surprised so many Black artists was at his funeral, knowing the way he did people. I don't know. Tia said no. So that's why she brought it up, but it still was not a good reason to bring it up. Okay, we got some good news for Carmelo Anthony. Y'all know I said that I was going to keep y'all updated about the Carmelo Anthony trial. Even though it is over now, he does have a new defense team, and they are appealing the case. He loved Whitney and wouldn't allow anyone to speak ill of her. Well, if he loved her so much, why did he do her the way he did her? I just don't be believing that stuff. They might got love for people, but I think the money that person you make off of them overdoes that. I don't know. The man he's resting in peace, so I won't even rest in peace, Clive Davis. He has a new defense team, and they are already up to file his appeal. Let me show y'all the group. And this is who he should have had from the get-go. God. So this is the picture of Carmelo Anthony's new defense team, and everybody on that team now is A1. Why he didn't get them, why his family didn't get them in the first place, I don't know. But I'm trying to find right now to tell y'all. Okay, so Russell Wilson, he is a former Dallas County prosecutor and criminal trial attorney. Gary, he's a president of Texas NAACP. Michael, director of Innocent Projects in Texas. Brooke, she works for Ben Crump Law Firm. Justin is a civil rights and litigation attorney, and Sean is a criminal defense and civil rights leader. So these are all the people that he was able to get for his team now. I don't know why when y'all send me stuff, it's going to somewhere else. Why, Sophia, see if you can send it in and go to the comments, because it's going to my phone, but it's on there. I don't know. Sophia said one of them is from the Innocence Project. I don't know what project that is, but this is his new defense team, and hopefully they get him justice. Like I said before, I haven't been arguing with nobody online lately. I just let them be foolish. I do, like I said before, I do think that Carmelo should face some accountability, but I think that he should be able to get a fair trial. He did not have a fair trial. He should not have received 35 years. So hopefully this team, they do it for him with the appeal. We're hoping that they do it for the appeal. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about, this was really nice. I really love this because a lot of times fathers say that they're overlooked for Father's Day and they don't get the same treatment as mothers get on Mother's Day. So this was a group of fathers that did a Father's Day exchange with shoes. So I want y'all to see.
Sean's had Lolo. What do you got? Post it open like you a hoe that.
Oh, that's definitely some fours. I know that about.
What you got in that bitch? And them bitches just dropped.
Oh, yeah! That's like a USD 5, nigga. Type shit.
Got my guy.
You know the big homie. Alright. Who? Sorry.
What that boy got? What that boy got? What that boy got?
Nigga, fuck when Jordan's heavy, huh? Oh, man.
What that boy got?
You know it, man. That's all we rock.
He can put him on now.
What that boy got? I'm here. Okay. Who you got?
Oh, shit. I got Shot.
That's,
We fucked this shit
Shots
up.
had low. I had low.
We fucked that y'all got the same shit.
Like that.
And it was like 6 minutes, so I knew I couldn't play the whole thing, but I really did enjoy it. I was smiling the whole time like it was me. Like, I was really happy that the dads were able to be able to be celebrated. And then with shoes and stuff that they like, and everybody that got the shoes was so happy. They were so happy. I was like, now that's what's up for dads. I do feel like a lot of times the good dads are overlooked because of the bad dads, but if you have a good father, your husband or something, I feel like they should be celebrated just like us mothers are. So I really, really enjoyed that. Hell yeah, I'm up in this thing. Hi, whoever you are. Maybe with them getting good defense team afterwards, help bring out more evidence and change some things up. I think that it will too, because I also put up a video showing the video that they did not play in court. And there was the video when the twins and his posse walked up to the tent, and it looked like they was on a mission, and it was clear. It wasn't blurry and stuff like they were saying. So the people that had said that they seen that video before the trial started and they didn't put it in the trial, they was not lying. And a lot of people were saying those people was lying, and they wasn't, because everything that they said was on that video. That was the video that we saw. And they kept on saying, no, it's clear. It's clear. And it was clear. So another thing was that the boy that took the stand that said he did not know Carmelo Anthony, they got whole slideshows of them together, their parents together, and everything. So the fact that they got that boy to get up there to lie, to say that he barely knew Carmelo, like, you're lying under oath. I feel like that should, all this stuff, it should be a mistrial and start all over again. It should be a mistrial because, sir, like, how his defense team didn't see none of this, but now we're seeing everything afterwards. So that's why I said they was all working together. His defense team was friends with the prosecutors. The prosecutor was friends with the judge. Like, it was a whole thing set up for him to lose in the first place. No black jurors. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Alondra said, I love that for fathers. I did too. I really did love that. I need to be a part of Father's Day. Sis, don't do me like that. I need to be a part of the Father's Day exchange. Who are you, though? Next year, Father's Day exchange for you then. That was all men doing that. So you and your buddies got to get together and do that. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is some Benadryl challenge. I do not understand why this generation, they really need a dare challenge again. Just say no to drugs. Like, they need all that stuff because they do all these challenges to unalive themselves. I just don't get it. So the newest challenge that's going on now is the Benadryl challenge. Have you guys heard of the Benadryl challenge? Because I'm just learning about it. So they take as many Benadryls as they can in less than 30 minutes for them to start hallucinating. 2 people have lost kids, preteens have lost their life because of this. A dad came out from Oklahoma and talks about his daughter doing the Benadryl challenge. I think he said she took like 20 Benadryls. And at that time, she was brain gone. I can't say. But now, since then, she has passed away. It was another young boy, and that girl was in going to the 9th grade. Another boy, I think he was a freshman, he did it, and he passed away too. So it's like, I don't understand why do y'all want to hallucinate? I can take 2 Benadryls and I'm going to be knocked out. So I cannot even imagine taking 20 or 12. Why do you want to hallucinate? I mean, I really think that they need to put some kind of dare program together and show them videos of people their age losing their lives, because it's like they think everything is a game. And so I'm pretty sure now they'll be locking up the Benadryl again. Like, I really don't know. People, please talk to your kids about these things. I guess you need to lock up everything. Benadryl ain't even safe. Because I don't get it. I'm glad we just only had, weed and cigarettes back in the days, and I didn't do neither one. Because these challenges that they have, just think they had this Benadryl challenge. They had that suffocating challenge where you hang yourself to see if you, like, they do crazy stuff. Like, y'all need to go write y'all obituary because y'all doing stupid stuff. I do not understand that for the life of me. They spend good money on those shoes. Sneakerheads love that. Yak, I love sneakers. Yeah, I know you would love that too, Bonita. They could do me one with sandals. Girl, that. Oh, hi, Sean. Why he ain't saying his name, Sean? Sean, you could have been said yourself. So you and your friends need to do that. Do you have a group of friends, or you could do it with your coworkers at work? Y'all need to do the sneaker challenge, Father's Day edition. So that's what. Make sure y'all talk to y'all kids, the elementary kids and everything, because they out here doing stupid stuff and they not living after this. So the Benadryl challenge. Okay, this was another one out of Louisiana. This was a pastor that went to jail for beating up his neighbor. So I'll let you guys see it. Because once I seen it, I was like, oh yeah, I'm on the pastor's side. I'm on the pastor's side. So y'all see the pastor was putting hands on his neighbor. Make sure you guys like the live. Let me make sure I put that on there so y'all can like the live, press like, you guys. So this neighbor had been terrorizing the pastor's family and the church, telling the pastor that he was going to RAPE his wife and their 8-year-old daughter. And it was nothing that he was going to be able to do about it. This had been going on for a while. So when he caught the man outside, he put hands on him, but they did take the pastor to jail, but he made bail. I'm on the pastor's side. Sometimes you got to show them. Because there's no way in this world you're not about to keep on playing with me and my family. So are y'all on the pastor's side? Do y'all feel like do you guys feel like the pastor should have had self-control because he's a pastor, or he's human and he did what needed to be done? Let me know in the comments if y'all feel like he's a pastor, so he needs to know how to control his emotions, or he's human and he did the right thing for his family. I feel like he is human and he did what was right for his family, and I'm pretty sure that man ain't gonna try him no more. I'm pretty sure of that. He probably didn't think that pastor was gonna do nothing to him. But these people be on here playing games with people. Tia said, I'm on the pastor's side. As soon as I seen that video, I was like, oh no. He should have never even got arrested. I don't even understand what he got arrested for. Yep, he's human. He's human. Like, he's human. They put a lot of these pastors on pedestals, but they are human. What do you guys want them to do? So this next story, y'all, let me know how y'all feel about it. I don't know. Yes, he's human. He is human. I don't know about this one, you guys. So it was a 44-year-old lady from Florida, good old Florida. You know, Florida, I could do a whole little session on Florida because they always in the news. I don't know why. Hold on, because my phone is ringing. I'm gonna have to tell them. Hold on, guys. He did when, yep. That's exactly what he did. Effed around and found out. So it was this lady. She was 44, 45 years old when this happened. She unalived her toddler at the time, and she was found not guilty. And the reason she was found not guilty because they said she had COVID and it was psychosis induced. So that's when she unalived the baby, when she had COVID. And so she was found not guilty. And this is a black lady, you guys. So I actually was really surprised that the lady was found not guilty. I do not know why everybody is doing this stuff when I'm here. She was found not guilty. I can't say, because I had COVID like 3 times. The first time I had COVID, I'm not gonna lie, it was like I was hallucinating, because I really did feel like I was not gonna make it. I really did not feel like, in my heart, in mind, I really felt like I was not gonna make it. But I never had feelings like I wanted to unalive my child. So that I can't understand that. And they're saying, well, she had other children too. Why wouldn't she have unalived them? I don't know. Maybe the baby was getting on her nerves. It was a toddler and she had COVID. And depending on if it happened in 2020, she probably had the bad strand that I had. And that strand was not no punk. But like I said, psychosis induced. I don't know. I can't believe that she got off, but I guess white people be getting off all the time. So I just, do y'all think that she should have got off, or should she be in jail? Because she's saying that she loved her baby and she didn't know what she was doing. None of that stuff. Do y'all feel like that lady should have got off? Or so she was 43 at the time. Her name is Precious Bland. 43 broke down in tears in Florida courtroom when a judge delivered the verdict, ruling that he believes she had suffered from a psychotic break when she drowned her baby to death in the bathtub in 2021. It was psychosis induced from COVID. So I guess people could say they got COVID now and get away with stuff, say it was psychosis induced. I don't know. I really don't know how to feel about that. I really don't know how to feel about that. Because I had COVID at the same time, and I did not feel like I wanted to unalive my child. And I couldn't do nothing. I could barely breathe. My chest was hurting. I was delirious. But I did not feel like I wanted to unalive my son. That was the sickest I had ever been in my whole entire life. But you really do feel like you're not going to make it. So, but I don't know I don't know. What y'all think? I just can't get with that one. I cannot even get with that one. Hey, even Jesus turned over tables in the temple, right, Juanita? COVID. Girl. Yes. It really is. So she got away with it. I would say probably that's the first Black person I know that have got away with something like that, because most of the time they not about to let us get away with nothing. So she had a really good lawyer to get it psychosis induced and be found not guilty. She really do seem remorseful on the videos and stuff, but I just don't know. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. Okay, this is the next thing for all y'all T-Mobile people, which me included. They are going up on people that were grandfathered in. Each line is going up, I think, $6 or $7. They put out a mass text earlier this week. Now I did call T-Mobile, but then it was that AI and all that, and they said it don't look like mine is going up, but mine had already went up because they took me off of the first responder thing. They said nurses are not first responders anymore, so they took me off of it. So mine went up, but it's going up $6 or $7 because whatever they saying, whatever new technology they have it, we needed to go with that. I have no idea. So I'm saying if everybody's bill is going up $6 or $7, they need to continue giving us our free gifts every Tuesday. Every Tuesday we need to get a free gift. Don't just do it every once in a while. Y'all need to give us our free gifts. I do feel like T-Mobile is still cheaper than Verizon. We are. At least we do get gifts. But still, they say anything. They say anything to make yourself go up. What new technology is there? So if y'all got T-Mobile, y'all might want to look into y'all bill and see if it's going up that $6 or $7 a line. A lot of people had full families on the line, so that could be like $20. $20+. So check y'all T-Mobile. And see, also T-Mobile for the T-Mobile Tuesday, y'all do know that they doing DoorDash free for a year. We can get DoorDash free for a year. For all y'all that like to DoorDash. I don't do none of that, but I guess now that we can get it for free, I might as well. They might as well. So remember, do that. If y'all can get free Hulu from them, I get free Hulu from them. I get free Netflix. I remember at first when I first got it, I could get free Apple TV, but I never logged into it to get it. And then they do give you free stuff all the time. I think the last thing we got was like T-Mobile blankets. They do give you a lot of stuff. And I know the other companies don't do that. They stay running out of gifts. But you know what? You got to go a lot of places. You got to go early. Where I was going, I would go where I worked at. A lot of people didn't get their stuff there. So That's how I was able to get all my gifts. But if you in a, like, just think where you live at, Alondra, it's going to be a lot of people out there. You got to be there early. You got to be there real early. So check y'all bills, you guys. Next, let me see if I put this video on there. If I didn't, I don't know if I did. I don't think I did. Okay, so I'll tell y'all what it was. But my question is, should parents have to tell the other parent about the person they're dating? Do you think that they should have to tell, like that should be a rule, if they start dating somebody and have them around your child or children, should they be obligated to tell you, or they can do whatever they want because it's none of your business? Let me know in the chat if that should be a rule, that you should know who is dating who. Okay, so I'm gonna let y'all know the story. So a woman went to go pick up her 3 children from the daddy and noticed that there was a lady in the car. She was like, who is that in the car? I told you whenever you start dating somebody that you need to let me meet them before you have them around my children. And so the daddy was like, man, get up out of here. Get up out of here. I ain't about to do all that, whatever. So the mama went up to the passenger side and was like, hi, what is your name? And the lady said, wooty woo, my name is Sharon, whatever. And she was like, oh, okay. Like, I didn't know that he was dating anybody, wooty woo woo. So then after that, the daddy's still going off, and the girlfriend started getting slick with the baby mama. She started recording her, and she was like, what are you recording me for? She was like, because you recorded me. Yeah, I'm with him, but nobody is harming your children. So how do you guys feel about it? I feel like once I'll say for mine, if they start dating somebody, I do want to know if you're going to have my child around them, because people are crazy now. I don't think it was nothing wrong with the mama doing that. If you're not going to introduce me to her, then I'll introduce my own self. And the mama was not being rude or anything. She just introduced herself and was like, I'm the kid's mom, whoopty whoop whoop. And I guess since she seen the baby daddy, her boyfriend acting up, then she want to act up. So do you guys feel like they should be obligated to tell? I would say yes. I would say yes. You don't know these people nowadays, and they might really like the spouse, but that don't mean that they like your kids. Just think how many times kids have said, like, oh, that person was mean to them or all that. I'm on the mom's side. I do feel like you should have to let them know that you're dating somebody and introduce them before you have the kids around. I don't feel like it's nothing wrong with that. I don't feel like it's nothing wrong with that at all. Let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think anything is wrong with that? Yes or no? I'll give y'all a few minutes. I don't know, y'all. Okay, so next, 10 men have been arrested in LA in a federal human trafficking sting, including the motel manager. So they had showed it yesterday on the news that it was a sting in LA and that 10 men were arrested. They were trafficking young girls, beating them up, everything. One girl, the man had bit her cheek so hard that when they did rescue them, she had to go get surgery on her face. They were young girls, like preteens and everything. So I don't know. And the hotel manager was in on it too. I feel people like this should go away for the rest of their life. I just feel like they should. Because there's women out here that are willing to give their body away and let somebody be a pimp for them. Why do y'all have to get people that don't want to do that? And then young girls at that. Young girls. And all the money that they was making off of the girls didn't receive anything of it. So they were being pimped. I feel like if it gets serious, irresponsible adults should. But if it's just a weekend thing, don't bring them around your kids. Exactly what it is. And that, I feel like that too. If it's somebody that you just effing on or something like that, you don't have to introduce me to them, but don't have them around my kids either. Do that activity on your time. Don't bring them around my child. So I totally agree with you on that. I totally agree. If it ain't nothing serious, you don't. But if it's something serious, yes. I agree. I would want to know who was around my kids. Yes, I think most adults would. So I don't even know why that daddy was acting like that anyways. City should be responsible as well. Fig and Holt has been going on for so long. You mean to tell me, for real, no one at the city level tried to stop it? Shaking my head. No, I think they only doing this stuff because the Olympics is coming. I really think that they only doing all this stuff is because the Olympics is coming. Because how can y'all do this thing now, but it's people that's been doing this stuff and y'all have not found anything? I don't understand. I don't understand those things at all. So we'll see what happens. I really do only feel like this is going on because the Olympics is coming and they trying to clean everything up. We'll see what happens because y'all can do this, but y'all still ain't let us know what the Epstein files and all that stuff is going on. Y'all not able to tell us what's going on with that case at all. Okay, so this one is, make sure you guys press like and like. I was kind of irritated about this because y'all know what our summer song is. Our summer anthem is Spin It. That's our summer anthem. And now there are people coming out to say we should boycott the song. They were saying NDRE said it, but she said she didn't say that. The girl Nikki from Brownstone said it, and it was somebody else. It was somebody on a podcast that said it, that was saying that we should boycott the song because the things that we listen to, we're speaking into existence and everything like that. My thing is, it's so many other things that we should be boycotting. We should be boycotting Amazon, but we're not. We should be out voting like this, where they telling us to go out and vote so we can have things that we need to have, but we're not. What about the songs that we grew up listening to? Little Kim, Luke, Kaya, and if we want to go recently, Sexy Red, Cardi B. Like all those songs, and y'all talking about Spin It. To me, that song ain't even nothing compared to all them people. And then if y'all really want to talk about boycotting, the Zeus Network. Let's think about baddies and all that stuff like that. If we should boycott anything, I feel like we should be boycotting Zeus Network because everything they put on there is bad for the Black culture. Everything that they put on there. But y'all want to boycott Young Miami over Spin That? Because they talking about scammers and boosters? It's so many people I know love that song, and I sure ain't about to scam and boost nobody, and it's not making me want to do it. But I do wonder where the scammers and boosters are at, like from back in the days. It didn't bring them out. It brought some of them out. It was this one lady that got girl that got arrested this week for stealing, I think it was 2 Louis Vuitton bags and putting it on social media with the song, and she's in jail now. But she just got out of prison in January for stealing. So that was the song wasn't even out yet. Amir, go on somewhere.
And then I'll take a shower.
So my question to you guys is, do you feel like that, and the song is just a playful song, like it's just a fun song. Do you guys feel like we should be boycotting, or are they taking it too serious? Let me know what y'all feel about that. Do y'all feel like we should be boycotting that song? Because I feel like it's just a fun song. And they being a hater. Like, y'all being haters at this point. It's different things that we should be boycotting. And we still haven't found Nancy. I thought that they said that lady wasn't here no longer. I really thought that too. And the family, they saying they want $4 million for Nancy. I'm pretty sure y'all got $4 million for Nancy. Y'all ain't get that up. How do y'all not know where that lady is at and they able to send letters and do all this stuff? I want to say I feel like that family know where that lady is at. I really do feel like they tried that before and it didn't work. That's an older hater. What about my neck? That's what I said, Sophia Kaya. What about my neck, my back, shirt with my panties on? She was done for posting the back. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's so many other songs that are way worse than Spin That. So many songs. And y'all picked that to boycott? And so then she was like, I didn't never say to boycott it. I'm just saying, like, whatever you listen to, it grows on you. And what we put out into the atmosphere. Okay, India Arie, that's not your cup of tea. Yeah, you did put out, India Arie did put out very positive songs. And I love her. I still love her music. But I feel like you should have just set this one out, India Arie. It's other people we need to be boycotting first. Rather than that. And I really hope that Young Miami really go to the top with this now. Because it's not that serious. It's really not that serious. And we should listen to what we want. We should listen to what we want. That's what I'm saying. It's other stuff that we could be boycotting other than that. Okay, so now let me get to my next topic. This is an 11-year-old autistic boy that said he wanted to go to Japan, ordered him a black car Uber, a black truck Uber, and went to the airport. Let me let y'all see it for y'all, the people who haven't saw it.
Scary moments for a Long Island couple whose young son with autism traveled to the airport all on his own. Ring video shows 11-year-old Jamel Johnson. Here he is, leaving his Valley Stream home around 6 Sunday morning. He gets into that waiting black Uber there and heads for JFK. His parents tell us they were sleeping and the Ring cameras actually what woke them up. The boy took his father's phone and is the one that ordered the Uber.
My wife was frantic that morning. I was frantic that morning. You know, we didn't know where he was at one point. The anger kicked in when we actually saw what happened, and that the gentleman never got off the vehicle.
Port Authority located the boy and his dad picked him up. Uber called the case deeply concerning and said they have been in touch with the family since. The company encourages drivers to cancel trips when there is an unaccompanied minor.
So before we get into that, they were championing Teddy B and Barry White. For real. And they was talking nasty. First of all, I want to say to the parents of this young, this story, when I seen it, it was funny to me, but it wasn't funny because I know the feeling of you not knowing where your child is at. But y'all can't just blame the Uber company. Yeah, that Uber, whoever was driving that Uber truck should not have taken that boy in there. He looked young. So I would have been like, no, where's your parents at? Or go wake them up or something. I would not have took that little boy. But for parents that have autistic children, and then how y'all didn't hear him coming down the hallway, he can't barely even pick up the luggage and everything. Y'all didn't hear none of that? But y'all heard the Ring camera go off? Y'all heard the Ring camera go off? I just feel like if you have an autistic child and you know they like to elope or do anything, you need to have high locks on your door and you need to have an alarm system. I have an alarm system. Anytime any of my doors or windows open, it says what window or what door is opening. When we go to bed, I put the alarm system on. Amir know if he opened the door that alarm is gonna go off, and he's terrified of it. So if you have autistic kids, you need to have all this stuff in place. You cannot blame these other people. Daddy, why did he have your phone and able to call an Uber? Y'all need to blame yourself too. But he said he was tired and he wanted to go to Japan. That's my other question I want to know. What is it with these 18 children in Japan? Because my son was saying for the longest he wanted to go to the Disneyland out there. And I didn't even know they had one out there until he was saying that. And I didn't really believe him until I looked, and I'm like, dang, how did you know that it was one out there? And why do you want to skip all the ones from over here to go there? So it's something out there that they seeing, that A-Team is seeing on there that's making them want to go to Japan. And I guess us parents need to figure it out. Lisa Mir did tell me he wanted to go to Disneyland over there. This boy was like, he was just ready to go. Like, he was ready to go. And I do feel like he should be on punishment. If you were smart enough to do all this, book your ride and go to TSA and all that, you need to get in trouble too. He needs to get in trouble. Like, he needs to be on some kind of punishment because, boy, you are too smart. He too smart. The parents, y'all, come on now. That he was mad because he said he was on his way to Japan. I'm surprised he did not book a flight. If he could do all that, I'm surprised he didn't know how to book a flight. It's not the Uber person's fault. He was just doing his job and to pick up. But the thing is, they did say that Uber has a law to where if a person is 12 and under, that they cannot pick them up. But they do have teen Ubers accounts. I don't know then. But I do feel like they shouldn't be mad at the Uber driver. But I think if I was an Uber driver and I see somebody that young, I don't think that I would have took them nowhere. I don't care. I wouldn't have took them nowhere. And he got the black truck. Like, I'm about to roll up to the airport in style on my way to Japan. So I'm just saying it's not those people's fault. It's not those people's fault. Yes, Hong Kong, Disneyland. They trying to go to different countries. They trying to get up out of here. They trying to get up out of here. Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. They stopped him at TSA. Like, sir, you don't have a ticket. I wonder if he had a ticket and everything, how far could he have gotten? Like, I really wonder how far that little boy would have gotten. Okay, so that's that. Parents, do better. Get y'all alarm system and all that. Do better. Okay, this is out of Florida again. I don't know how many Florida stores we had in this Walmart. This lady and this man got into it over a parking space at Walmart, and this lady gets out her car with her bang bang and unalives this man. I'll let y'all see. They didn't put the whole video. Like, I've been looking for the whole video that I've seen before, and I cannot find it no more. They're just putting the part where...
We're going to start this with the video. The victim with the gray shirt. The woman with a gun. There is a standoff, and then the shooting. You can hear it.
He was a good man.
A daughter in tears. Amanda lost her 62-year-old father, Bart, shot in the stomach in a Walmart parking lot in North Lauderdale.
I just don't think anybody deserves to lose their life over a parking spot.
Cops say an adult female and the victim were involved in a verbal altercation over a parking space in the Walmart parking lot prior to the shooting. According to investigators, the shooter, the adult female, remained on scene, cooperated with detectives, and she told them the shooting was in self-defense.
He loved his country. He loved his country.
Bart served in the military. There are no charges in this case at this point. Amanda says she was estranged from her dad for many years, but recently they were working on repairing their relationship. And just like that, a life lost. And throughout the interview, you can see the pain on her face.
He moved down here 3 years ago with the intentions on rebuilding the relationship.
And during the time we spoke with Amanda, the daughter, she kept repeating to me, over a parking spot, nobody deserves to lose their life over a parking spot. I want to mention this again, no charges at this point. The investigation is ongoing. We're live in North Lauderdale. I'm Rosh Lowe, Local 10 News.
Okay, Rosh, thank you. A safety alert tonight as thousands flock.
Okay, so do you guys feel like it was okay for what that lady did? Some people feel like it was okay because I seen a lot in the comments was saying he shouldn't have been walking towards her. I don't feel like she should have did that to that man. First of all, you arguing over a parking space. That's why I'm saying Walmart, they do too much up there. And I know I be up there every day, but I'm not about to argue with nobody over no parking space. Most of the time I park in the back anyways. But a lot of people is on that lady's side and saying that she did right, and no arrests have been made yet. No arrests have been made. So Florida must be that stand your ground. They must have that stand your ground law. What do y'all think? Do y'all think it was okay for what this lady did? Yes or no? Hold on. She was allegedly on the phone with the police at the time of the shooting. Yeah, she was talking to somebody, but I thought they said she was talking to a family member. He walked up on her, though. Coach Nita said, I'm torn. He was See, I don't know, but I still feel like I just don't know about this one because it's still over a parking space. It's still over a parking space. He did, I don't know. He walked up on you, but you had your stuff out before when you just hopped out the car. The man wasn't even by you yet. And you already had it out. But I guess we'll see what happens because no arrests have been made. No arrests have been made. And that is a stand your ground state. But I feel like she was already on 10 having her bang bang out before the man even got over there. Because they said somebody was telling her like, oh, he right there. And the man should not have walked up on her. I don't know who was able to get the spot, if she got it or he got it. Neither one of them should have said nothing to each other. It's not that serious over a parking spot. That's just all I gotta say. It's not. I don't think she wrong. Yeah, Shatia, a lot of people feel like you. I guess I'm just torn. Like, I don't know. It's just not that serious over a parking spot. It's just not that serious. Make sure you guys watching, press the like button. Okay, I only got a few more stories left. Did y'all see the two people that climbed the antenna of the Empire State Building, got up there, waved a flag about love or something? They climbed back down to a little level part, and then the man proposed to the lady. She said, yeah, then they got arrested. My thing is, how were they able to get that far up the Empire State Building? Where are the police and security guards? Like, whoever was in charge that day, all of them needs to be fired. I would have just been scared, and I would have thought that climbing that antenna, I would have felt like that thing would have tipped over. So that thing must be really sturdy for all them people, for two people to climb it. Would y'all climb anything like that just so y'all could go viral? I mean, I guess when y'all get married, y'all can have stories y'all can tell y'all grandkids that we climbed the Empire State Building's antenna, which is 1,400 feet above the ground. Would y'all do that? I'm not doing none of that where I could potentially know that I could unalive myself. Like, I'm scared of heights. I don't think that I would have been able to do that. I just do not think that I would have been doing that. That's these kind of people's behavior. They just do crazy things. I really don't know. Okay. Chris Brown. So y'all know Chris Brown, his old housekeeper, maid or whatever, she filed a lawsuit against him for, I think it was $90 million. It was $90 million. But a jury found Chris Brown liable. This happened in LA, and he has to pay that lady $13 million. I think she got to pay the husband or some $800,000. But he has to pay that former housekeeper $13 million. $13 million for a dog attack back in 2020. She sued him, claiming that a 200-pound Caucasian shepherd or something like that Caucasian shepherd was able to roam around Chris Brown's house, and then she was taking the trash out one day and he started eating her up. I think she had to get like surgery on her face and all that stuff too. She wanted 90. she got 13. I had to look up and see what kind of dog this was because I'm thinking it was like a pit bull or something. But y'all, look at this dog. That's a big ass dog. So just think that dog was 200 pounds. And these kind of dogs, yeah, that's what it's called, a Caucasian Shepherd. These kind of dogs are really primarily made to protect, but they should know people that live in the house and stuff, like they're trained. I don't know what was going on that day that he wanted to chew her up, but that's what a Caucasian Shepherd looked like. That, like she said, the dog was 200 pounds. I can't even, that dog is big as hell. I would have never went outside by myself. It would have been, I would keep somebody else would have to do that, or they would have to put that dog up somewhere where I know that he can't get loose. Because if he's 200 pounds, he's able to break down anything. Like, I would never be taking nothing outside with that big ass dog. That dog is huge. Let me see what y'all saying. They better never get a divorce, laugh out loud. That's some strong love. Yeah, and it ain't enough love like that in the world. Chris Brown has had many stalkers over the years, so he needs a dog to prevent that from happening. No, I do agree with that, but I feel like they should know. I think all celebrities should have dogs like that, but he should be put up. The maid should not be getting attacked. So I can't even get mad at her for getting that 13 mil. Like, that dog was eating her up. Big dog, no sandlot. Like, I don't know how you would even be able to put a dog like that up. Where do you put them up at? Where do you put them up at? And that lady, I'm pretty sure she was his housekeeper for a while. So why would he sense like he need to attack her? That trash would be sitting by the door or something. Somebody else would have to take the trash out. I would not ever go outside with a big ass dog like that. Chris said he told the lady who had only worked at his home on 4 occasions not to go outside unless security was with her, but she didn't speak. Oh. And you know what? That kind of makes sense, but where Chris Brown messed up at is that he did not call 911 immediately. I think that's what messed it up, because they said that he was more worried about it being a frenzy in front of his house, and he didn't call 911 right away. I think if he would have did that, it would have been different. He probably still would have had to pay that lady, because you know it don't matter if your dog attacks somebody, you still gonna have to pay. But I think that's really why, because he didn't call 911 right away. But that makes sense now that you said that. That makes perfect sense, because I'm like, why would they wouldn't have to tell me twice, English or not. And then you should only get an English speaking person. I would never went outside. I'm pretty sure you've seen that dog outside barking and doing all that. I would have never went outside. But that makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense what you said. Go on, Amir. So we'll see what Chris Brown said. He gonna have to really be flying through the sky and doing all this. These meet and greets probably about to really go up to really way higher. These meet and greets is about to be sky high, and I can't even blame them. But I wonder, do the homeowner insurance pay for this? Because it happened at his home. I wonder, do homeowners insurance pay for this, or do it come out of Chris Brown's pocket? Now, that's a real good question. Do you know that answer or not? Is he really gonna have to pay this, or do it come out of homeowners insurance? Chris said he told the lady. Oh, okay, I read that already. So that's all I have for tonight, you guys. I did start a 10,000 a day step challenge. So a few people said that they wanted to do it with me. So I want you guys to, let's get on board and do our 10,000 steps. I don't know how we can check in all the time to see if everybody's been able to do it. Let me see what steps I'm at. I'm at 8,900. So I still got a few more steps I need to do. I guess I need to run in place in the house or something so I can get to my 10,000 steps. But I want more people to do it. We got to stay in shape, you guys. He left the scene also immediately after securing the dog to avoid the media. Okay, Sophia, that's what I was saying. So he should not have done that. Y'all know we love Chris Brown, but he should not have done that. He should have called 911. He could have stayed in the house. Like, call 911 and stay in the house. It's not like the people can come inside the house and be like, oh, Chris Brown, whoop, whoop, whoop. They can't do that. So Chris Brown was kind of at the wrong for this. He should have called 911. He should have called 911, but that lady, English tonight, you should see a big dog and know that that's a hell no to go outside. That's just all the way a hell no. I am going to start marching. That's what I do. If I don't get it to my 10,000 steps, I'll be marching in place until I get to 10,000. And I guess I'll be doing that tonight since I ain't all the way there yet. So my closing quote is, the hard days are the best because that's when champions are made. So if you can push through, you can push through anything. So thank you guys for tuning in tonight. I will see you guys next week. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Like this live. And let me see. Usually when a dog bites someone on a homeowner's premises, the homeowner's insurance companies will be responsible. However, his policy may not cover the entire $13 million. Oh, dang. That makes sense. I will hope for his sake he do, because like I said, that's probably why them tickets are so damn high, and they probably gonna go higher. Thank you, sir. And I will see you guys next Thursday. Have a great 4th of July weekend if you guys are celebrating it, and I'll see you guys next weekend. Good night.
Bye, everybody.